everybody. Happy Sunday evening. Hope you all are doing well. Change of plans on multiple accounts. So I was originally planning on streaming last night and was going to stream tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I was going to stream last night and I was going to go to the Spider-Man movie tonight. But I decided I was too tired last night. So I went to see the Spider-Man movie last night for the second time, which was awesome. Again, so good. I want to go again, third time. Maybe I'll stop streaming right now and go again. No, I'm just kidding. So I went to the Spider-Man movie last night. Shuffled my schedule around, and I also had a video that I posted last night as well that I didn't really want to compete with having a stream up. I wanted people to have a chance to watch that and just kind of get a feel for where we are headed going forward. But before we dive into that, let's say hello to everybody that's here. Outlaw, hello, Leechum, Puggy, Rod, E3, Slime Tunes. Good to see you guys over on the Twitch side. Dance Storm, Saint, Shadow, guys, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you being here early for the kickoff here. We are back on the OG YouTube channel that I've had open for 9 years. It's going to be 10 years in, I think, February. 10 years of that channel. And I posted a video last night. We'll talk some more about this while we're building tonight, because I'm sure that you guys will have questions. But I have made the decision. We were talking briefly about it the other night while I was streaming. I've made the decision to officially merge all of my Minecraft content back under one umbrella rather than keeping it divided. And basically what that means is my Java series that I've been running for the last 6 months is going to get shifted over to my original Minecraft channel. I don't know that I'm going to necessarily pull the first 5 episodes over. We'll see. I'm thinking about it, but I'm also like, maybe we just start fresh with like an explainer like we did, pick up with the current build project and just make a brief explanation of, hey, this is actually the first video on this channel, but here's what we've been up to. So, yeah, everything's back under one umbrella. I've made the decision. It's going to happen. People over on the YouTube channel side of things, memberships are kind of in flux right now. I've dropped everything down to a single tier for now, and that is going to shift. I have a few different planning things that I need to do in order to align what I want to do with Twitch and YouTube so that things are almost identical, or at least like similar options available on all three or on both. I have a Patreon open right now that I opened because the Java channel was not at a place where it could be monetized yet, and wanted to offer people a place to support if they wanted to. I will probably close that back down once we get memberships set back up. So it's all in flux. If you don't want to do anything right now with support, no pressure at all, because things are kind of in a state of flux, like I've said. So, yeah, we'll talk about all the fun different things that we're going to do with that here real soon. But for tonight, we are going to be jumping back into my current project. Again, if you are just joining in live on the YouTube side of things and you haven't been here because you haven't either been aware of my Java channel or you haven't wanted to pay attention to it, we're gonna play some Minecraft, and I want you to give it a chance. I want you to give it a chance, because you'll find that what I'm doing now is not very different from what I was doing before. Just like building instead of farms. So I think you'll enjoy it if you give it a chance. So let's jump into the game and we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. If you guys have questions about this change, please feel free to drop them in the chat and I'll be happy to answer anything tonight. So let me fix my camera. It's not quite right. All right, I think we're good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that, or at least stop it, because I'm overloading my PC. All right. Rod, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Twitch subscriptions are not going anywhere. They're not going to change. If you're just catching up, if you haven't been keeping up with what we've been doing the last 6 months or so, this is the farming district directly under Feather Falls. If you're a former Bedrock supporter and you remember Feather Falls, it was the base we were going to start and I didn't do anything with because we moved over to Java. So let me give you some context for where this is at. There's the airport runway. There's the treehouse. That's going to go away. We'll talk about that as well. This is what we've mainly been working on up until the last 3 weeks or so. This is my starter base. It's called Miners Hill. And all of this exists within the same world that I've been in for the last 3 years, maybe 3 years. If we go into FreeCam and just kind of hover up real high up here, you can probably see it from here. Oh, there it is. There's the homestead. If you remember my wizard tower and my barn and my starter house, the library, the breeze, hot air balloon, all of that stuff is still over there. And then Blutopia, the base that I did in the Bedrock Guide, is right on the other side of this mountain. You can kind of see it right. If we get a little bit higher, I'm going to get punched by a zombie if I'm not careful. There it is. There's Blutopia right over there. So all this stuff still exists in the world from my Bedrock days. We're keeping it for historical purposes, but everything from this point forward on this world is going to be Java. And the primary reason for that is this tool right here, which I'll show you a little bit later, if you're curious. Blue Bologna. So this is Miners Hill. That's my starter house. I did custom terrain. I'm in the middle of a custom forest, which is kind of hard to see in the dark, but we're building a custom forest and it's going to go all the way around the property. And that is where we've taken a break from it for right now, because I realized if I want to progress in this world and get things moving for bigger builds and exciting things. How did these rose bushes get there? Have those always been there? I don't remember those. I mean, there's no one else in this world. It's just me, so I don't know. I don't remember those being there. Anyway, we've taken a break from the forest build in order to work on the farming district so I could have a few starter farms to get things moving. So I have a chicken farm that we've got over here. I've got a sugarcane farm over here. They work very much similarly to the way that they did on Bedrock. Some slight changes. And then this is my quad iron farm. If you're not familiar with Java mechanics, this is very different than Bedrock. It uses what's called scare mechanics. So this zombie right there is scaring those 3 villagers and forcing them to not be able to sleep. But it's scaring the villagers, resulting in an iron golem spawning up on the individual platforms. And these are 4 separate villages, so 4 separate iron farms. They have to sleep once every 20 minutes. So whenever it gets dark, I have a daylight sensor that triggers this circuit to push this block down temporarily to block the zombie's view from the villagers so they can temporarily sleep. And then this retracts and then they jump right back out of bed and it keeps going. So it is infinitely available to run. It is crafting into iron blocks over there, and then the flowers are composting into bone meal, and then everything else is going into trash recycling. Hey Tammy, how's it going? The main point of this project, which is going to be the main point of the video, is the build itself. So we have a massive fog floor effect, which is really cool. Really happy with how this has turned out. So we got a fog floor, and we got to clean that up. Up here, we have like a rustic industrial looking archway with these shelves. And the little dots on the shelves look like rivets. It's kind of hard to see. We're going to light this up a little bit better. We're going to work on lighting, I think, tonight at some point. And then chains, which we need to chisel some of that copper oxidation off. We'll do that tonight as well. And then I was experimenting last night after I got home from the movie because I was not ready to go to sleep yet. And we put some light gray candles over there. And I think that looks nice because it's subtle enough that you're not going to have your eye drawn to it, but it lights up that whole section. As opposed to a giant lantern that sticks out like a sore thumb. It doesn't look bad, but I think that looks better. So we have candles that we're going to spread around, and black wool is going here temporarily just so we're not like drawn to any particular visual back here, because it's all going to be farms. It's all going to be farms, and then we'll decorate these things when we're ready. Did you name tag the new ghast? I have not name tagged it yet. I need to. So, yeah, that's what we've been up to. And one quick thing I want to show you guys as well over on the YouTube side. Everybody on Twitch has already seen this, so just bear with me. This is called Flashback. Okay, so I'll give you a quick example of what it does. When I hit start recording, it just starts capturing everything that I'm doing in the game. And I can jump over here and I can be like, oh, I'm going to break that scaffolding. And then I can come over here and be like, oh, actually, I want to put it back, but I'll put 3 there this time. And then maybe I want to flip these trap doors up. Oh, no, I'll flip them back down. These are down, by the way, because I still need to wax these. Then I can go over here and I can flip these trapdoors down and flip these trapdoors down and do that and do that. Like just random stuff in the world. Doesn't matter. It captures every movement, every block placement, every single change that you do. It captures all of it. Right? And then I can save that and I can say sample recording. And I can save the replay. Hey, Psycho, how's it going? Good to see ya. Okay, and then I can go back to the main menu. And there's my sample recording. You might notice I've got just so many recordings in here that are going to go toward the next couple of videos. And if we go into our sample recording that we did just now, this is what it looks like. This is the primary reason why I moved over to Java Edition. Because now I can go back in here and I can replay every single movement that my character has done. And not only that, I can adjust a ton of things. I can turn off name tags if I want. I can turn off my player entirely if I want, but I want my player in there. I can override the field of view so I can get like a different zoom on my player. I can override the time. So if I want to override the time of day and just want the whole thing to be daytime, look at that. I can make it daytime. This doesn't affect anything in the game. It's a completely separate file than the actual world file. This is just a replay so that I can capture extra footage, right? Do you still use OBS to record as well, or just Flashback? Yes, because this does not record any like audio for your voice. This is just gameplay footage. So I still do voiceovers and live footage with OBS. Then in order to like get this thing doing what I want it to do, I can go along the timeline, right? And I can add an element. So I'm going to add a camera and I'm going to say, I like my camera pointing right here, but then I want to go, while that's happening, I want to zoom in a little bit. So right when that's broken, I want it to be right about there. So I can add another keyframe, and then when I back up, I can hit play. Boom. So that. Then if I put a hold on this, for example, I can put a hold on this and it won't do anything until the next keyframe. So I can just hold it here. And then I can add another keyframe here. And then another keyframe that rotates this direction. Maybe right there, and put that on a hold. And then watch this. We can play that, and as soon as he starts moving, it follows me. Pretty cool, huh? So this is how I make my creative shots now. It's so much simpler than any tool that Bedrock has to offer. You don't have to have a second account running. You literally just record while you're playing, and you can do all of this after the fact, right? Again, this is not like a Java versus Bedrock. One's better than the other. Like, as far as the gameplay goes, the building aspects of things, it's all the same. It's all the same. Like, placing blocks is the same. Farms, different. Redstone, different. Which is a completely separate conversation, but we're focused on building. So building is exactly the same. Minecraft is Minecraft to me, but this tool is not available in this capacity on Bedrock Edition, and it won't be anytime soon, unfortunately. So that is the primary reason why I switched, is to be able to do things like this that speed up and enhance my creation process, right? So that's one of the options. The other options are like Axiom and like Matica, and I have used both of those. A good majority, I think, of what we're going to do going forward in survival is actually going to be freehand, except for maybe like designing some templates, like these flower boxes. We designed the idea in survival freehand. We didn't have a template for this entire room. I pieced all this stuff together manually, if that makes sense. So I'm not that techie with stuff, and I'm already lost, but it looks cool. That's okay. Unless you're creating content, you don't really need to know about it. It's for me to kind of give some context to people as to why we switched. You look like you were frozen there. Fly around. Enjoy life there, Mr. Happy Gast. I want your hat. May I buy it? If you have shared that, I missed it. Not your little hat. Yeah, it's, what's the link? Streamlabs.com/BluJayMC, I think. Streamlabs.com/BluJayMC. Oops. Yeah, my merch store is available on streamlabs.com/BluJayMC. And you can pick up a hat there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Don't worry. Be happy. Gassed. Exactly. So let me think this through. Before we get started with stuff and things, I want to get some more black wool, unless I have more and forgot that I got it. There it is. I got more and I forgot that I got it. It's right there. Okay. I want to do a time-lapse recording of me replacing some of this and placing the candles in, so that we can use the footage for that in the video. I just finished a door that opens when a shrieker shrieks. Got any skulk themed redstone build ideas? That's a great one right there. I have a skulk activated nether portal that no longer works on here, but it works on Bedrock. Go check out that video. Let me, oh gosh, I need a junk chest. I need a junk chest so bad. Just to throw stuff in here. We'll throw stuff in there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Kind of want to keep the string for now. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll get rid of that. I think that's probably okay for the moment. Master TMO, what's up? It's Gaxident. Yes, that is the name of the happy guest. Gaxident. If you're confused, good. Just kidding. The reason why we chose the name Gaxident is because I had a happy guest in here and I accidentally killed it. I think probably by running it into the lava over there. And yeah, so the next one we've called Gaxident, thanks to Psycho. All right, let's do 4 candles, 4 candles, and we'll light that up, and we'll break. Ugh. That guy. Move on to the next. You killed me. I did. I'm sorry. It's because you weren't here. I did it on purpose. I was like, you know what, Puggy? Serves you right. I'm going to run out of these candles very quickly. Here, let's do this. Scaffolding also works very differently on Bedrock versus Java. On Bedrock Edition, if you want to place scaffolding going up, you would place it on top of the one you're currently on. But as you can see, that doesn't work on Java Edition. In order to go up, you have to place it on the side. And if you're trying to go over, you face the direction you want to go and place the block on top of it. It took me like forever to get used to it. The first time I did it, I was like, this is the stupidest thing in the world. Now it's kind of second nature, but yeah, it's not at all intuitive. Yeah, it makes much more sense in Bedrock Edition. But that's okay. Missed it. On Bedrock, scaffolding works, right? It's true. All right. Dude, I've been having so much fun building this room. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks cool? You like it? If you haven't seen it before. All right, let's go over and pick up on the wool. That annoyed me after arguing with it for a while, with the scaffolding thing. Bump. Yeah, it literally, like, it caught me off guard the first several times I did it. I was like, is scaffolding broken right now? And no one told me. I don't know how to do this. And then finally someone was like, oh no, it's different on Java. You actually have to place it differently. It's like, what? That makes zero sense at all. 0 cents. But you know what? Hey, it's fine. We're gonna do this. Here, go all the way across. Just kind of keep that door frame so we still generally know where the door is going to be. Does the wool on top of the torches block the light on Java? No. You can place wool carpets. No. Sorry. Wool carpets, moss carpets, and I believe trapdoors over the top of torches in order to get light. You cannot do slabs I don't think you can do stairs. I think that both of those only work on bedrock. So got to be a little bit more creative with our hidden lighting options. Candles are one of the best additions to Minecraft. They are pretty great. I actually learned this trick from, I believe it was from watching Quorum, and I don't remember if it was his personal idea or if he got it from Linksy. But using candles to light things up is so good, because if you match the color, it's so subtle you barely notice it's there unless you're just like looking at it on purpose. So like, yeah, just the whole candle thing is just amazing. It's a great lighting source. Okay, so let's talk about one of the things that I mentioned in my video from last night that may affect some of you that are here. Possibly. Memberships and current membership rewards and restructuring. If you didn't watch the video, you might not know what I'm talking about, which we'll just go ahead and fill you in. Scoff, I was using candles before they were cool. See, Master Timo, you got big brain ideas. Got big brain ideas. So ever since I have been a content creator, I have always had a community members server called The Nest. And I have decided that is going to go away. Oops. And it's one of those things where if I had the time and ability to pour into it, it could still be a really cool thing. But I don't feel like it's not serving the purpose I had hoped for it, right? Because I basically have set up a server and set it loose and said, here you go, enjoy, which is fine, right? It's fine. It's paying for a place for, or not even paying. I'm sponsored by Nodecraft, which thank you, Nodecraft. It's offering a place for people to play. And I don't feel like it's been utilized a ton recently, because a lot of people have a lot of different worlds, right? So I want to offer something that is unique to this space and not necessarily like, here, let me just throw another Minecraft world at you because you already have 20 that you play on. You know what I mean? And what I'm offering is not going to be unique in the sense that it's my original idea and no one else has done it before. I mean, we've done armor stands before, but we're kind of going to do them in a new way that I have seen other people do, and it's really fun, and I think it could be really fun to do here. So we are going to be doing upgradable armor stands in a supporter hall, which I have yet to build. It is going to go inside that mountain over there, which is where my storage room is going to go. So we'll be visiting there all the time. And I want to make them upgradable in the sense that when you join memberships, or the first time we actually launch this, because everybody's going to be at level 1 together, you will have an armor stand on a plot that is your own. Nobody else is on your plot. It's just yours. And it will have a full set of leather armor. On your second month, you will get, for example, a copper helmet. On your third month, you'll get copper chest plate. Fourth month, you'll get copper pants. Fifth month, you'll get copper boots. And then sixth month, you'll get a copper pedestal. So the armor stand itself will upgrade over time. And then at milestones, like the 1 year milestone, I'll have like a 1 year banner that I'm going to design to hang in everybody's plot that's been there for a year. I'll have unique, rare, difficult to get items. I haven't decided on what those are yet. Maybe beacons or something, because I'll have to go like fight withers to get beacons. But it's going to be one of those things where it's constantly visited every month when your renewal comes up, rather than just tossing a, hey, thanks for your support, and then we move on quickly in the chat. It's like, hey, thanks for your support. Let me go get your upgrade for you, and we'll go visit your plot for a minute, and we'll do everybody's plots at that time. So I think it's going to be fun. I hope people are excited about that idea. It gives you an opportunity to be in the world without being in the world, because it's a single player world. No one else is going to play here, but you kind of leave your mark on the world by supporting the channel. And I get to thank you in that way. And we get to see kind of the longevity of people's support by upgrading their plots over time. I already have like 3 years worth of rewards already planned out. I've put some thought into it, and the unique items are the only thing that I need to like sort through and figure out what's going to be the coolest thing to get that's not insanely hard to get, like impossible. Like obviously I'm not going to go get bedrock. We can't get bedrock, but something cool. So for anybody that might be a current member that's part of the Nest as well, the community server, before that shuts down, it's not going to shut down today. I'm going to give you guys fair warning. It'll probably be 30 days out. I'll give you a 30-day warning. Before that shuts down, I am going to capture a world download and post that for everybody to have, just in case you want it. All right, we can do that, and then keep going with the wool. The other thing that I've been thinking about as well is just trying to narrow my focus on what I'm doing specifically on YouTube. So rather than me live streaming a bunch of different things on YouTube, I think I'm going to limit what I'm live streaming to basically this world. If I do any other types of streams like Minecraft Dungeons 2, when that comes out, I think I'm probably going to keep that exclusively on Twitch. And it's probably going to be a much more rare occasion that I do extra content outside of this going forward. I started out building a new inn structure, but never finished it. Never got full inspiration of what it should look like. Dude, I've been there. I've been there. You start something, you're like, I don't know what to do with this. That's kind of how I was on, I did a series a long time ago called Let's Play Bedrock, and I did an Elven Village, and I was just kind of like throwing stuff together as I went, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I had no plan. I was throwing blocks down, hoping something came together, and then I stopped. So what I'm doing right now is a trash can. I'm throwing all of this away. If it's iron or poppies, it'll merge it back into the storage over here. But the rest of it will go into the trash can, which you can see it's going to start blinking right over there. Trash can. Beautiful. So dumb. I can't find the hat link. It keeps showing up as a dead link here. Try this one instead. because I think it's redirecting, and it may not be redirecting correctly. So here, let me... visit store. There we go. Here's the full link that's after the redirect. That should help you out. All right, let's grab some more wool. Yeah, this is looking a lot nicer, a lot cleaner. It's not necessary to do this. Like, I could leave all of this as stone and andesite and diorite and granite and make it look, you know, messy. But I want the finished build to look clean, because this is going in the video, it's going in the thumbnail, and I want a clean look. So this part is temporary. All of this wool is going to get ripped out as soon as we put another farm in. But for now, this is what we're doing. Chipotle is not agreeing with me today. Oh man, that stinks. Chipotle always agrees with me, even if it doesn't. I'll never admit that. My wife is like, why do you do this to yourself? And I'm like, it's worth it. They got great food. All right, let's step back and take a look at our work. Oh yeah, beautiful. That looks nice. So we got to figure out a ceiling. I've got nothing, honestly. I've got nothing for the ceiling. We're probably going to jump into Creative Test World and do some ceiling designs and then come back and plug stuff in. All right, let's go this way and get the backside of the farm over here. Ugh. Skulk ceiling? I don't know about that. I mean, it could be cool, but I don't think it matches the vibe. Maybe for something else. About to say, I don't necessarily need to do the bottom layer of stone, because I could just pull it out when... Oh, hold on. You know, for now, we're not going to do wool in here. We're not going to do wool in here. Let's actually leave this here, because this is technically a finished farm. I don't know exactly what we're going to do just yet, but it's not going to be black wool. It'll probably be just like a bunch of dark oak planks. We're going to keep it pretty simple, I think. Hey, Kiergan, how's it going? Because I don't want the eye to necessarily be drawn to the wall. I want it to be on the arches, because that's kind of the primary focus of the room. Well past my old man bedtime, wanted to see how things were going. Dude, thanks for staying up late. It's going well so far. We're just doing a little bit of detailing and masking and all sorts of stuff. Trying to finally get this room finished. Let's start with dark oak and see what that looks like. Kiergan, have you been having to get up early and stuff more and more? I know that was becoming a thing. How'd you do the floor? Magic. It is here, I'll show you. It is a layer of carpet at the bottom with a bunch of torches in it. Eventually, I'm going to have to change this. I've heard that this gets really laggy. And once we put a bunch of farms in here, I fear that it's going to get even more so. It's fine right now. There's no visible lag. My frame rate hasn't dropped. But it's a bunch of torches with carpet on top of it. Then an air gap, a stained glass layer, an air gap, a stained glass layer, an air gap, a stained glass layer. And you just continue doing that until you get the desired amount of fog. Ideally, I would probably go up a few more layers so that that floor completely disappears. You can't really see it unless you're staring at it. But if I go up any farther, it would interfere with this iron farm. So yeah, up at 5:30 every morning. Work's been busy. That stinks, man. Is that a permanent change? Let's get, oh gosh, we're running low. We're running low on the dark oak. I think I still have some more logs stashed away somewhere, but we're depleting our resources very quickly on this room, which is fine. Like that's what it's there for. It's there to build. Which just draws attention to the need for a tree farm sooner than later. Huggy, you're going to bed too? Oh my gosh, all these early birds now. Going to sleep at 9:30. That's crazy. But hey, get some rest, dude. But you also need dark oak for your custom trees as well, Blue. I haven't touched any of my tree supply over there, so we should be all right. We should be okay. I've left all of that alone. And if we run out, we run out. We just go mining and get some more and build a tree farm sooner than later. Here's the one thing I'm scared of, which is why we're doing one wall first, and I'll see how it looks. I'm a little scared that this is going to blend too much with those and then they won't stand out. And if that's the case, I will need to figure out an alternate wall option. Don't worry, Blue. I just started making dinner. I'll be up for a while. Heck yeah. I'll be up a few more hours. Good. Y'all can keep me company. I'm not sure how long I'll be on tonight. I'll just have to see how I'm feeling. I got up at 6:15 this morning, but I did not get a good night's sleep. I was tossing and turning all night. And I think I probably got a collective of like 2 hours. But I did come home and sleep from like 4 to 6:15 this afternoon. So I did get a lengthy nap in this evening. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. As long as I got energy, we'll keep going. I was up at 4:45 with no nap. Ooh, boy. I don't know about orange wood in here. Acacia wood. All right, let's go have a look. See what we think about that. Yeah, I kind of don't like it. We didn't even finish it. I kind of don't like it. All right. Let's pause or stop the recording. This is going to be detailing. I think I already did one named detailing. Yeah, this will be detailing 2. Use spruce wood. Yeah. We may. Let's jump in my test world really quick and take a look. See what we can do. Derek, hello. Glad to see you back. I'm glad to be back. Oh, hey, look at that. This is not my design. This is Potato Noir's desert-based mob farm. It's like insane. It is insane. Watch this. It's so fun to watch. There goes the water. There go the monsters. And there they go down to the kill floor. And then all the mob drops get flushed away as soon as the timer hits. There they go into storage. And then that water will stop flushing. And they get killed again. It's insane, man. And those rates were like not good because I wasn't at the AFK spot. From up here, it's like so much faster. Look at this. Here, we'll AFK here for a second. And then I'll use free cam to go down there and watch it. Look at this. It's so good. It's just an absurd amount of mobs. I think in an hour, I did an AFK session for an hour the other day to test it out, see how fast it was. It was like a full double chest of gunpowder. That was my main concern. A full double chest of gunpowder in an hour. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So this is what I'll end up building on the survival world. I'm not going to do a tutorial for it again because that's not really my focus on my channel anymore and it's not my design. So we'll put it up and eventually put a building around it. And I will do a video for the building. But there you go. Boom boom factory. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So for this, yeah, I should have tested. So here's another example of a tool that we have available on Java, which there are things like this on Bedrock, World Builder being one of them. But again, it's a little bit more user friendly. Like I just clicked and highlighted all of that and hit delete. Then I can go in here and grab spruce wood because that was Puggy's suggestion, which I know I don't have any. I'm going to have to go get it. And we'll place a full row of that. If I can just place the blocks correctly, that'd be great. Stone bricks. I don't know, maybe. Let's see this first. Then I can go like this. I can click and bring it up and clone it. Or I could stack it. Let's do that. Let's stack it instead. And then we'll bring it up. And there we go. Now we got our wall. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. Not in love with it. What else we got? Stone bricks. Here, deep slate, possibly. I could possibly be convinced to try deep slate. It's not bad. What about deep slate bricks? Actually, let's do this. Here's another feature of Axiom. You ready? Watch this. I'm going to go and I'm going to make a selection. If I can remember how to do this, there we go. Make a selection on that. And I'm going to trying to remember how to do this. Blocks, no. It'd be great if I knew how to use the tool. Deep slate. Bricks. And if I paint. There we go. You just paint the wall. Boom. I do like deep slate bricks. That's a good contrast. It's dark, but does not pull your eyes away from this. It's just kind of muted in the background. That's pretty good. Mason, what's up? How you doing? Does anything have a darker blue tint to kind of match the floor? Tough is not dark, but we already have tough for like the border. It's too much. But tough has like a bluish tint to it. Blue terracotta. That's probably too purple. Honestly. Here, let's do this. Let's do a clone of this wall. And we'll move it over to here. We can kind of compare and contrast. And we'll go in here with active block, blue terra. And do a selection. I will just do this one since we've already got it selected. So we'll go over here and just paint it. Boop. That's too purple. I don't know though. Do we go something bold and crazy like that? There's not a whole lot to go with it though, so I hesitate to do that. Light blue. I don't know if that'll be too light. It's an option. I'm not going to go concrete. As much as I like that dark gray concrete, I just don't have enough materials right now to justify doing that yet for this large of a build. But black wool. You know, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. What about polished deep slate? Let's try that. Let's get in here and do deep slate and paint the wall again. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. There we go. Too much grid. That's very distracting. Nope. All right. What about another variant of deep slate? Like deep slate tiles, maybe? Still feel like that's more subtle. I like the deep slate bricks. I mean, that's kind of the front runner for me right now. We could do reinforced deep slate. Just kidding. It's not accessible. Can't do that. What about just regular deep slate? That is kind of cool. Which one do we like better, folks? Twitch, we got an ad coming up, but I'm going to keep rolling here. But we'll see you back here in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Rod, that's funny. Hey, Kiwi, how's it going? Good to see ya. What do we think about this? I feel like dark oak and deep slate work very well together. I agree. I think we're on the right path. I can't decide between the bricks and this, because this looks much more like textured and like more natural looking. But this is much more like built, and I think we're going for built. Because then every once in a while we can texture it up and put like this kind of thing in. Blackstone. Like if I were to put blackstone on the edges here, does that look like shadowy? Kinda. That's kind of cool. Blackstone, polished blackstone bricks would probably be a better option. Yeah, because it matches the texture. And now it actually looks like a shadow. That's kind of cool. We can go that route. It gives us options. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Gilded blackstone. Oh my gosh, you're insane. You go. You get one piece right there. Yeah, I think the deep slate blackstone combo is the way to go with this. It's nice and subtle. It brings a little bit of depth to the wall there without it being too much. Cracked as well makes it look good. Yeah, we could do cracked deep slate and cracked blackstone in a few spots. So like just boop boop. Honestly, if we just use it at the edges like that, it kind of gives a nice transition between the two. Versus like, and here's another nice little feature. Watch this. Replace mode. I don't even have to break the block. Just boop, replace, replace. So I think if we do stuff like this, where it's like transitionary versus just trying to put cracks all over the wall, that looks better to me as like a shading kind of situation. Much more subtle. And then for like, if we want actual cracks, we could do cob deep slate. Just go up here and like do stuff like that. Use that kind of texturing to make it look worn. Okay, so we're looking at deep slate and blackstone. I don't know how much blackstone I have. I know I've got a fair amount of deep slate, or at least I think I do. I hope I do. What about the ceiling? Let's do the ceiling while we're in here. And before we do that, let's clone this and put it on the other side. Just so we've got consistency now that we're pretty happy with the option. Looks pretty good. All right, and then let's do, well, let's try spruce wood for the ceiling. Maybe that'll look good for the ceiling. Oops. Oh, man. Blackstone is kind of annoying to get. Yeah, but it's fine. It's worth it. We're not going to use a ton of it. It's mostly for shading, so we won't need an insane amount. Just a little. Oop, and oop. I want to stack, though. Let's do stack. Ooh, that's dark. Can't see anything now. I don't know that I like it, honestly, but what if we did, oh gosh, this is going to be so freaking expensive. Go big or go home, right? What if we did something like this? We do a patterned ceiling with stripped logs. Am I stupid for doing this? I mean, it's not that much, right? It's 9 chunks worth. 1 layer. It's like 3 shulker boxes of logs. We could get that. 3 shulker boxes of oak logs. We could get that pretty easily. All right, so if we do this and we start there, And we go there and we stack it, but we rotate it. No, 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 no. No, we want to clone it. Let's try this again. Then we rotate it. Oh, that's not going to do it. Is there a flip option? Control F to flip. I'm doing that, but it's not working. Oh, maybe it's because it's the same on both sides. I want to mirror it here. Let's just do it manually. Once we have it, we'll be able to clone it. All right, so let's do this. Go here, then here, then here, then here, 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 here. Right, so if we do something like that all the way down, how does that look? Kind of hate it. I kind of hate it. Didn't you do 15 shulkers of blue stained glass? Yeah, but that was for like 5 layers. What other options do we have for the ceiling? Because I'm not jiving with any of these. Mangrove, you gotta be joking me. No thanks. Mud brick. I think we want something a little less busy. What if we tried terracotta for the ceiling? This would be fairly easy to get as well. This is cyan. The cyan would be the only pain in the butt. Okay, now I can't really see it, but that's kind of okay. Let's do lanterns really quick just to pop some light in here. Get some things lit up so we can see. I don't hate it. Westy, hello! That's a name I've not seen for a long time. How you been? What look am I going for? It's kind of like warehouse, but rustic looking. Honestly, I'm not mad about this combo. The cyan terracotta with the deep slate bricks. Then we can use like, what kind of slab options do we have? We could potentially use some dark oak slabs to texture the roof a little bit here and there. I've been really well. Life is busy but great. Nogs and Lily are on vacation this week in Gatlinburg, and I'm at home with the dogs. Well, I hope you have a nice, enjoyable, quiet week. The house to yourself. What are you going to do? I like this idea. We can trim the edges. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I think this is the way we go. What do you guys think? It looks nice and sharp now. Yeah, that gives it some more detailing without it being overly busy. Yes, ye old rustic warehouse. Exactly. I have a stack of books to read and a new bike to ride and small projects to complete around the house. Heck yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. Candles and flint and steel. We already have the candles in place in the actual world, but I just want to see what they look like here with the sides lit up and stuff. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. If I put a lantern kind of toward the edge of the arches and stuff, that'll light that up enough that we'll see the arches, but it won't like completely flood the ceiling there. I've also thought about, this might be completely out of left field and it might look like hot trash, but I wanted to try it. Right? You got this kind of vibe? Have you seen this before? That doesn't scream rustic warehouse to me. What if we did it up on the ceiling up here? Like we just did a big old long fluorescent light. No, not for this build. Yeah, Outlaw, I don't think for this build. For something else it could look cool, not this one. Hey, I had to try it though. I needed to know if it was going to work or not. For the lanterns on here, I'm kind of leaning toward waxed copper, exposed copper lanterns to match the flower boxes. Yeah, I think those are gonna... I don't know though. The green is kind of throwing me off. It's kind of throwing me off. Let's stick with the regular lanterns for now. I think these are better for this use. But I did have another idea. But will it be lit enough to light spawn? No. Or to spawn proof? No. No, we'll need some floor for lights as well, I believe. Like here, let's look at, it's not that. Is it Shift L? No. What's the... Oh, yeah, toggle light level overlay. Why isn't it working? Oh, that's why. Yeah, see, if you look at it like this, it's spawn-proofed here, but the path in the middle is not going to be... We'll need some, like, some street light kind of things. What if we did... these guys and surrounded them in dark oak? So like we do kind of inset into the ceiling. What if we didn't recess them? We put them like that. Oh my gosh, let me get rid of something. I don't know about that. That's better. New mob farm, right? I'm not completely sold on it, but I'm not completely against it either. Ooh, I like that better. Three looks good. I agree. It probably can't be 3 because it's chunk aligned. It's going to have to be 4. But I think 4 will look good as well because it'll be centered. And then maybe on some of them we can have like a bulb burnt out or something. Right? Just to kind of give it a little bit more of a lived in feel. All right, last thing I want to design before we jump back in. Jonathan, hey, how's it going? Long time no see. Good to see you. Your opinion on Minecraft Movie 2, yeah or nah? Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see it. I really like the first Minecraft movie. I hope the second one's good. Yeah, I'll definitely be going to see it. All right, copper. Let's do lightning rods. Waxed exposed. I want something really simple. Nothing too complex. No. I wish there was a good way to do like a crossbar, but there really isn't. Can't attach chains to any of this stuff. Man. Had to rage quit my Minecraft realm yesterday. Was AFK quickly while I did a few chores around the house. My internet showed up. I didn't like the way I was staring into space. I didn't realize I died, and by the time I respawned, all my gear was gone. Yeah, dude, I hate that so much. Good night, Westy. Good to see ya. Have a good week. Oh, that stinks, Malice. That's always the worst, man. I've had that happen to me before. You come back expecting to pick up where you left off, and you're like, oh no. Oh no. About if we did something like this. Let's break it up. You can't sit this on top of a trapdoor, can you? No, you can't. Shoot. I'm so bad at designing lights. I need to get better at this. I kind of like the idea of the copper bulb with trapdoors around it. It makes it look a little different from that. We need to find the right, like, balance of thin and honestly might be an okay start. What if we did dark oak fences? Too blendy with the walls. What if we did these? Make them kind of look like the clamps. Any ideas on the lights? How often do you plan on streaming? Specific days and times? I don't have a schedule. It's just kind of whenever I'm available. It's usually in the evening, though. we find a good way to light this? I mean, could it be as simple as something like that? It's just like attached to it. That's kind of cool. It's kind of industrial looking. Shroom lights. It's too bold for what we're going for here. I don't hate this. It's on the wrong spot though. Like this is the border. This should be the border right here. What are you building? We're doing some test designs just for some detailing we're doing for my farming room. How do we feel about something like that? Now, what kind of light levels does this give off? I mean, that's not going to be accurate, right? Because here, time set, night. Yeah. Yeah. If I have these on both sides of the path, we're more than covered for spawn proofing. Creative mode? Yeah, I mean, we're in our creative testing world, testing some designs out before we actually throw them together in survival, just so I'm not wasting a ton of time on resources that I'm not necessarily going to need. So, what if we did this instead? They're kind of like box lights. That's kind of cool. And it still accomplishes the same goal. Which at that point, do we even need the clamp? Like, let's be real. That was just me trying to figure out how to a way to get a lamp post on there. We could easily do box lights without the clamp, right? So the copper bulb, we'll do like that. We'll do trap doors right there. And then there and there, like that. I kind of think that's cool. You're a good builder. Thank you. I try. How far apart along the edge? Once we jump back into the world, I'll show you, but I think this is kind of the route we're going to go. That's really simple. But I'm looking for simple that matches the vibe. And this is a pretty unique way to do lighting rather than like a lamppost or something. I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be good. All right, let's jump into the world and we'll look at the spacing. Okay. Sideways and draws look like fluorescent lights. What's more industrial and fluorescent? Yeah, but it's a different vibe. It's a totally different vibe. I did try them and it did not look good. Not for this. Not for this. So I'm thinking we would do them like here and here. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of space in between. the box lights. Or, or let's test light levels really quick, shall we? Nope, that's wrong. This. Okay. If I put a torch right here, you see where I'm going with this? Yeah. Yeah. And if we put a torch right here, yeah, we'll be spawn proofed. It won't be like perfectly lit. There'll be some dark areas, but I'm hoping that some of the lights up there will help kind of smooth that out. I still want it to be a little bit moody. I'm using a gamma adjustment for the gameplay while I'm building, just because I want you guys to actually be able to see everything. You wouldn't be able to see otherwise. That's pretty dark. But now that I've gone and done all this wool, you see where I'm going with this, right? I kind of want to tear the wool down and put deep slate bricks all the way down until we get farms in there, because we can then repurpose the deep slate bricks for behind the farms if we want, or to mask the farms as well. We're probably going to take all that wool back out. But I'm thinking for the box lights, we could put them here. Right? Put them here and there and there and there. I think that could look really good. And our light levels will still be enough that it'll be spawn proof. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. All right. Let's rethink. Let's actually, I'm going to do a quick progress update clip for the video. Okay. So give me just a second to do that, and then we will continue on. All right, we are recording. Okay, so I've tried a couple things out and I hate both of them. That's okay. Sometimes you do that with Minecraft. You put something in and you tear it back down. I put this wool in here originally to basically not draw the eye. I want the eye to be drawn to the arches. All of this is eventually going to get torn down anyway to make room for farms, but I was trying to figure out what to do with the iron farm over here, and I put in some dark oak planks, and I hate it. It just looks terrible. It blends too much with the arches. It does exactly the opposite of what I want it to do. So I hopped into my creative test world and I was messing around with a few different designs, and I think I've come up with something I really like. All right, that's it. Because then what I can do is capture the flashback recording and talk about the things that I really like. Okay. Let's regroup. Let's go grab a bunch of deep slate and bring it back. And blackstone. Throw all of that in here. Throw that in here. Replace those tough blocks with lamps. No, I don't know that I want the lamps being what's anchoring the walkway. You know what I mean? Because that's part of the clamp, anchoring the walkway. I still want to maintain that realism. But I see where you're coming from. I do. Let's see. Let's dump off the dye. Dump all that in there for now. Get rid of the candles. We still got to do that completely the other side. Here, that flint and steel, that can go in my toolbox. We're gonna need this guy in a few minutes. All right, empty shulker box, empty shulker box. Let's go get just a crap ton of stuff. Actually, no. Let's just take as many as we can. Probably 4. Now I have a fair amount of terracotta. I don't know how much more cyan dye I have, if any. 1 piece. I have 1 piece of cyan dye. 2. I have 2. I've got a little bit of green dye. I have 0 blue dye. Yeah, we're just like, we're going to be hurting for resources, but that's fine. It's just gonna, it's going to extend the amount of time that this takes to finish by another few days. And that's fine. We'll get it done. I'm glad we landed on something that I like, though. I don't want to just settle. Because if you settle, you don't come up with, you know, good ideas. And we came up with a good idea, and I'm happy with it. All right, deep slate. I feel like I got a lot more of it over in Bluetopia, but let's just take all of this. We can convert it later. It's a mixture of cobbled and deep slate. Somebody remind me, did we already get the stonecutter update for deep slate, or is that the next drop? I haven't used the stonecutter for deep slate quite yet. Pretty sure I have like no blackstone here. Yeah, I got nothing. You go check my other storage. Guess you'll need to go with orange terracotta. No, thank you. Not for this. Stonecutter update was last drop. Okay, good. Good. That'll save me some time. All right, let's look. That's just empty shulker boxes. That's all stone. Got so much stone. I want to say deep slate was down toward the end, but I don't think I... It's deep slate tiles. Nothing. I got nothing in here. Oh, shoot. There's a creeper. Run away! Let's go look over here. Deep slate bricks. Deep slate bricks. Man, do we need to go mining? There's that. I'll take all that. I hope we won't have to go mining for this. I think we won't. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was like right in my face. Whew. Talk about jump scares. Woo-wee. Not expecting that. All right, let's check out my nether supplies over here and see if I've got any blackstone. Hold on one second. I don't want to respond to any comments while I'm in here because this place is a death trap now since all of my slab lighting no longer works. I just want to get in and out as fast as possible. All right, that's all I've got in the way of blackstone, it looks like. I might have some more over at my homestead base, but we'll start here and see where we get. So what are your thoughts on the fall update and the drop system as a whole, opposed to the one update a year system? There are positives and negatives to both, right? I was a pretty big fan when they moved to the drop system because I felt like all of the momentum was gone by the time the update dropped because everybody had already seen everything. And just that announce in September, release in June cadence was too far apart. Too many betas, too many snapshots, too much time in between where people are like, it's been in the game for 6 months now. What's there to be excited about? And from that standpoint, the once a year update, not good. Not good. The drop system, on the other hand, gives us frequent content throughout the year, which I love. I love having something new in the game 4 times a year. I think that's awesome. But we are not getting that wow factor that we would get with 1 year drops or 1 year updates, like the Nether update. That's what everybody references, right? We just don't get that wow factor anymore. I'm hopeful that eventually we're going to get another wow factor update. I don't know when that'll be, but hopefully it's sooner than later. So I'm okay with the drop system. That's empty. I'm okay with the drop system as is if we can get a major update once in a while. But if we never get a major update again, that's going to be a little sad. It's not going to like kill my enjoyment for Minecraft because I love Minecraft and I love all the things that they add. Not every update has something specifically for me, and that's okay. But most of the time I can find at least one thing from an update, from a drop, that I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm excited about that. So like the fall drop, for example, I'm really excited about it. I think the cushions are great. I think the new wood type is great. The new forest, all of that. Yeah, I'm not a huge like fan of the campsites. It's fine. I'll probably go visit one once, but everything else I'm pretty excited about. What's up, Norm? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. I do need an axe. Oh, I do have an axe. Look at that. Because I need to be able to tear down what I just built. That's perfectly said by you. I feel the same way. I'm cool with having new content 4 times a year, but one wow factor update every 2 years would be good on top of it. Yes, I agree. With the new CEO of Xbox kind of shifting focus to prioritize Minecraft, I hope that means that they are going to put more like care into a major update going forward. I need to be careful because I need to actually keep that. I don't want to let all of that despawn. Let me empty a few things out. My fear with the new CEO is that they are going to focus pretty heavily on marketplace content, which there's room for that, right? There's room for prioritizing that. That's how they continue to make money. Like marketplace content, merchandise, the Minecraft movie, all of that stuff goes into the Minecraft pot, right? And not to mention new game sales, because it's still the best selling game of all time and people are still buying it. But I don't think that they should just like prioritize only marketplace content and then continue the status quo with what they're doing with updates. I want them to like resume major updates, pour more excitement into that. Because the more updates you do like that, the more people are going to come back to the game or buy the game for the first time if they've not bought it, or rebuy it for a different platform or whatever, right? I don't know that any of the drops would necessarily excite people enough to return or buy the game for the first time, other than just like curiosity. Like, what's this Minecraft thing about? I'll give it a try. Is this Bedrock? No, it is not. So I was talking about this earlier. I released a video last night. I'll kind of recap on it as well now. Since we're playing, my channel for the longest time has been Bedrock Edition focused. And at the beginning of the year, I decided I wanted to venture out and try Java Edition for doing building videos and building content rather than tutorials and the Bedrock Guide. The Bedrock Guide is long gone. It's not coming back. It's just not what I desire to do anymore with Minecraft. So rather than mixing the two together, I was like, I'll just start a Java channel. And to be honest, I've been giving it some thought recently. And one of the reasons that I wanted to come back to the main channel is to simplify and not like divide my time. So if I want to record a Bedrock video for some reason, maybe a tutorial, if something comes up that I'm like, this is really cool, I should cover this, then I'm not pausing content on one channel to focus on another. I'm able to just continue with the same channel, and it's all Minecraft, right? It's all under the same umbrella. I'm not trying to divide my time. And this is the channel that has the most longevity. It has the built-in community that I've had for years, and it just makes much more sense to stay here versus continue on with a brand new Java channel that's not grown much. So as of yesterday, I decided we're coming back to this channel, and I'm just going to merge my current Java Edition stuff with this channel. So but as far as content, it shouldn't matter to the people watching. It should not matter. Oh shoot. It should not matter which version I'm playing, because this stuff right here, the farms, I'm not going into detail about tutorials, at least not right now. And if I do tutorials in the future, then we'll see what happens. Maybe I do like an iron farm tutorial for Java and an iron farm tutorial for Bedrock and talk about the differences. I don't know. But as of right now, my main focus is building content, and these farms don't really matter for that. So whether I'm building them in Java or Bedrock, it doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to explain them in detail in videos for you guys. It's just gonna be, hey, I built an iron farm. Hey, I built a chicken farm. Let's build something cool around it. Right? So it shouldn't matter if I'm playing Bedrock or Java. As long as you enjoy the builds and enjoy the commentary style and enjoy being a part of the community, then that's kind of what we're aiming at here. Okay. I did have a funny comment last night that I ended up deleting because it was just getting kind of snarky. I did have a funny comment from somebody that was like, hey, I subscribed to you because you're a Bedrock player and you're no longer a Bedrock player. So I'm going to unsubscribe because that's the only reason I subscribe to you. And I'll just continue watching the Java people I already am familiar with, like the Hermits. And I'm like, okay, but you said you subscribed for Bedrock content, but you're willing to watch Java content. Why not just continue watching? Well, because I subscribed to you for Bedrock content, and I don't want to watch you for Java content. I'm like, why? Is being a hermit a qualification for being worthy of watching on Java? And they're like, I subscribe to you for Bedrock content. I'm not watching it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. See ya. If you don't want to be here, that's fine. But it shouldn't matter. I'm just building. have fun watching no matter what. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Yeah, it really is one of those things where it's building content. If you enjoy cool builds, that's what we're doing. There are thousands of YouTube channels out there that focus on tutorials, and I was one of them for a while, and I just don't want to do it anymore. It's not the way I enjoy playing Minecraft. All right, so there's one wall. Does this look good? Like I hope it will? It sure does. Yes, beautiful. All right, we're on our way, folks. We're on our way. I will need to put some deep slate back in behind the farm as well to kind of hide that. Umbreon, what's up? How you doing? Since most of your content is Minecraft, not Java or Bedrock specific. Exactly. Exactly. The only things that are specific to Java are like things like this, which should not matter to the viewer. It only matters to the content creator. All right. You know what? You know what, BluJay, don't get in your own head. Don't be wasteful. Don't start putting stuff where it's never going to be seen. No one's ever going to see that. Just go ahead and do that. Right? There we go. I'm surprised that despite the amount of Java YouTubers, only 20% of players actually play Java. It's a pretty small comparison, right? The larger platform of the two, as far as the player base goes, is Bedrock. But the larger amount of content creation tools available is on Java, so. And I said this when I made the decision to switch as well. I know a lot of Bedrock players who will also watch like the Hermits or Fwip or you name it. I don't know very many Java specific players that will watch a lot of Bedrock content creators. It doesn't go both ways, unfortunately. So if you want to not limit yourself as far as the community goes, then, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing you got to consider. All right, so we'll do this, and that. When I last played Minecraft, Bedrock didn't exist. Are you serious? It's been that long? That's a long time. Bedrock's been around for 10 years? I don't care if it's Java or Bedrock. You're a great content creator. That's what matters. Now, what you play, not what you play, whether you're a good content creator or not. Thank you. I try. I really put a lot of effort into my builds, my editing style, my commentary. I try to make sure it's all polished and presentable and entertaining and all of that. Oops. Ah, oh, come on, BluJay. What did this comment say? It said, I also subscribed to you years back because of Bedrock, and that's what I play. But why would you unsubscribe because the creator switched? That's silly. I stay because you're a genuine person. You know, that's kind of what I would hope for as well. But here's the thing, like, there are thousands of content creators. I don't watch all of them. I don't have time to watch all of them. I have to pick and choose who I watch, and 90% of the time, the people I watch are people that are way better at this than me, so that I can improve and get inspiration, right? So I use it for that kind of purpose as well as entertainment. But I can't even watch all of them. I can't keep up with it all. There's too much. So if I'm not on somebody's list, that does not offend me at all. If people want to watch someone else over me, that's totally cool. There's millions of videos. Right, exactly. We are on an ad break on Twitch, so I think I am going to take a quick break just to stretch my legs for 2.5 minutes now. But we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, yeah, that's looking great. Oh, I still need to do that, though, up there. All right, be right back. I'm going to go on a break. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Who's whip? And we don't talk about other content creators on this channel. No, I'm happy to talk about other people. I do all the time. Yeah, kind of the people that I'm watching right now for inspiration. I've been watching Fwip occasionally. I've been watching Linksy. Honestly, Linksy a lot recently. I've been enjoying Quorum. He's a bit of a smaller content creator on Twitch, but apparently he's like huge on TikTok, I think. Really been enjoying watching him. He streams about the same time as me, but he streams later than I do, so I'll usually catch like half an hour to an hour of his streams after I'm done. Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh, this chicken farm is overflowing. I got so much chicken, dude. I need to figure that out. Well, Angel Cat, I'm glad you're still here. I appreciate you. We're gonna throw that on the ground. Let's get rid of that. It's fine. Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice. And honestly, I don't mind the contrast between this and this, because it looks like we intentionally built this and this was like dug out, you know what I mean? And we're just kind of hanging over a existing chasm. We'll probably do more to detail this, but for now, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's get over and take care of those corners that I forgot to do. And I actually need to unpause the flashback recording. Bam. No scaffolding there, apparently. Eat? Why? Why would I do that? I'm not hungry. Let's get up here because we're gonna have to mitigate that water. Let's get that. And that's easy enough. Easy. All right, let's do the other side. Rod, that excuse never works. It never works. I can't say I've tried that one on my kids though. I just tell them eat now because I put it down for you. I spent time making this food. You said you were hungry. Eat. If you want a treat later, you better eat your dinner. Eat now. I worked for that food. Right. Right. I was curious how long I've been subscribed, and I haven't seen your content in a few months. It seems like I subscribed to you October 26, 2023. Time flies. Yeah, it does. So I have not posted on this channel until yesterday for like 7 months. It was the end of January, the last time I posted, because that's when I made the decision to switch to Bedrock or to Java. And I started a separate channel for that purpose. And I just decided yesterday that I no longer wanted to separate my content. I just want to merge it all back together. So that's why we are here tonight. Rebooting the OG channel. Here. Block that off. When you said that, Rod, that movie A Christmas Story came to mind. Nice. All right, that corner is good. Now let's go and do all of this. Oh gosh, just so much water in this corner that I don't want to ruin my iron farm. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, I can already tell you. Whew. Wait, BluJay is live? What's up, Kiwi? Your video earlier is what brought me back to the channel and why I came tonight to watch. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Welcome back. Infinite, 1 second. I'll answer your question, but not with a mouthful of candy. What candy? Sour Skittles. I got them when I went to the Spider-Man movie the other night. So diamonds are channel points, and you earn channel points just by being here and participating in chat. You get bonus points for like super chats and subscriptions, stuff like that. But at the very least, it's just chatting and hanging out. And once you have diamond channel points, you can use them for sound effects to try to jump scare me or someone else. More often than not, it's jump scaring people playing the game while watching, which is hilarious. Or there's a couple of redeems. The parrot one, the Build-A-Bird, is like 3 people per stream for now, because I don't have a lot of parrots. And actually, I don't have any parrots, and they're kind of hard to get. The build, or Pick-Block, is like a community build where it's just a random shulker box of materials. And you guys get to pick where they are placed on a community build, and it's just going to be just like this most random, insane monstrosity of random stuff. Yeah. I think the last time I watched a Minecraft YouTuber was in 2010. Dang. That's a long time. That's a long time. All right, deep slate. Oh, I already got some. Let me just do this with the empty shulker box here. Clear out some room. Maybe we'll get a little bit more. Saw a parrot sitting on a guy's shoulder yesterday. A very unique experience. Nice. Who all has seen the new Spider-Man movie? Is it too early to talk about spoilers? I mean, we're almost through opening weekend, right? Everybody's seen it by now, right? Can we redeem diamonds on YouTube? Yes. You just have to use the exclamation point command. Kiwi, you saw it? What'd you think? Did you like it? What? Who's shooting at me? Who dares shoot BluJay? Who was it? Is that a hole in the wall back there? Yep. Fixed it. All right, I won't spoil it for the people that haven't seen it yet. I will wait at least until midweek. And then if you haven't seen it, it's your own fault. You had plenty of time. Plenty of time. probably won't see it until it's on streaming. Master TMO. Yeah, that's all good. Oh my gosh, there's so much water. I'm so annoyed. My son had tickets to see Spider-Man on when? Is that it? Is that the last of the water? I hope. Is my iron farm still intact? Everything looks fine. None of the villagers got pushed off, right? No, they're still there. I gotta get that guy taken care of though, so that this will start working again. Yeah, that's looking nice. That's looking really nice. Oh, did I ever unpause the recording? I did. Whew. I'm more of a DC guy. But I have seen every Spider-Man. So irritated Batman got delayed again. I know. I really like the Batman series they've got going with Robert Pattinson. I don't know why they're not making him like the official Batman of the DCU. I will say this. I liked James Gunn when he worked for Marvel. I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy. Apparently he was kind of like the one that came up with the backstory for the MCU's version of the Infinity Stones, which like was huge. I liked what he did with Marvel. I'm not really a huge fan of the route he's taken DC. I don't know. It seems like he is not hitting the mark. But the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, I enjoyed that a lot. Seems like they should probably hone in on what's making that work and do more of that. Haven't been working as we are getting a new house and we'll have to be out of current one in 2 months. Oh man. Well, hopefully you got everything lined up for that. I know that can be stressful. It's the only Batman movie I really didn't like. I don't know. I just didn't. Oh, fair enough. Just smack into the wall. It's fine. Ouch. My face. Whoopsie. No, there's not whoopsie at all. It was on purpose. And if I would have landed that smoothly and made it look really cool, I would have said that was on purpose too. See how that works? No, I meant to do that. All superheroes are awesome to me. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a good superhero movie. Which means when it's not a good superhero movie, when it stinks, then I'm just really mad. It's like, man, come on. Just tell a good story. That's all people want. If you tell a good story and blow up some stuff and make it look cool, it's going to be great. You make $1 billion. But you have to tell a good story. People kind of forget that. They're like, oh, let's just like make them fly around and shoot lasers out of their eyes and blow stuff up and everybody will love it. No, tell a good story. That's what people want, even if they don't know it. Compelling characters, compelling story arc. That's what matters. What I've read about the new Spider-Man is that it's the best of all of them. What's your opinion on that? I was talking with my wife about this because we went to see it together for the first time on Thursday, and then I went and saw it again last night. It's hard to say that because Spider-Man Brand New Day is a continuation of No Way Home, right? And if you remember what happened in No Way Home, Spider-Man opens up the multiverse because he messed up a Doctor Strange spell cast or whatever, because he was distracting him. All these guys started coming through. Only way to get them to leave permanently was to make everybody forget he was Spider-Man, right? That's where they left it off. And this is a continuation of that. I kind of likened it to, you can't really have Infinity War without Endgame. They're a continuation. That's how I felt about Spider-Man Brand New Day. You can't have it without No Way Home. And I thought No Way Home was fantastic. I loved that movie. I feel the same way about Brand New Day. I really enjoyed it. So yes, I think it is one of the best Spider-Man movies in conjunction with No Way Home, if that makes sense. Here, let me just do this again. Splat. I do think Tom Holland is hands down the best Spider-Man. Period. I know this is controversial for some people, but Tobey Maguire is my least favorite Spider-Man. I like Andrew Garfield. He's fine. I think Tom Holland is much better. You know something funny? I have No Way Home, but have yet to actually watch it. Well, I just spoiled it for you. I'm sorry. In all fairness, it's like a 5-year-old movie at this point. Tom Holland is the best, hands down. I agree. I agree. All right, this is where this is going to start coming together. Is we're going to start filling this stuff in. Andrew Garfield was robbed of a third movie. I was sad about that at the time. I agree with that. And I know it was because they were bringing Spider-Man into the MCU, and Sony probably didn't want to keep Andrew Garfield around for that. Marvel probably didn't want to keep Andrew Garfield around for that. They wanted a fresh start, something with no history, something that Marvel could like mold into their own thing. I get it. I wish Andrew Garfield would have gotten a third movie. Because I was enjoying his story arc. And the way that second movie ended, oh, heart-wrenching, man. He should have got a third movie, for sure. Amazing Spider-Man broke my heart. I know, it was so sad. It was so sad. But it was good storytelling. Andrew Garfield portrayed the character well. Me saying that I feel like Tom Holland is a better Spider-Man is not saying that Andrew Garfield was a bad Spider-Man. Because I still really enjoyed his run. All right, let's take a look at that. And boop. Yeah. Do I... Do I want to keep these chickens visible or only these? That's what I'm having a hard time deciding right now. Without Tobey Maguire, the other two would still be unknowns. For sure. Like having the original Spider-Man laid the foundation for all that. Gotta get ready for bed. Work in the morning. Y'all have a good one. Glad to see you back, Blue. Hey, thank you. Glad to see you back as well. Have a good night. I like seeing the entire farms. Yeah, I'm gonna hide the hoppers and stuff for this. Like, it's gonna be very similar to this. Like, we'll still be able to see the actual farm at work, but not all the behind the scenes stuff back there. But yeah, I agree. I think we could probably leave that open. Oh, gosh darn it. Totally off topic of superhero movies, but AG was amazing and Hacksaw Ridge. It's an amazing true story war movie. I haven't seen that, but I have seen clips of it online and it does look really interesting. So I'm gonna have to check that one out. Oops. All right, we'll do this. And then, that was really risky because I wasn't sure if that was gonna like bust out of there or not. We'll keep it open. Maybe drop a stair in there or something. Or maybe just bring the deep slate up. I'm not sure. You'll enjoy it, Blue? Yeah. I've been looking for some new movies to watch recently. So I'm not just like rewatching the same things I've already seen a million times over and over. I could only watch that one time. Great movie though. Yeah, there's definitely movies like that where you just kind of hit hard that you're like, yeah, that's a one and done for me. That was a good movie, but I can't watch that again. Oop, 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 oop. All right, Kiwi. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. Infinite, you're excited about Spaceballs too. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to go see it. I think, yeah, here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to go ahead and bring this log across here, and that'll kind of take care of the imbalance of the top and the bottom being different widths. Yep, that's fine. And then I'll go ahead and probably just do something like that. I do want to get that shulker box back though. Which means I gotta throw some things away. Throw that away. I don't think there's anything in it. That's all just gonna sit there and despawn because this is literally full. Entirely full. Maybe one of these days we'll redo the storage, but for now I'm just gonna let it despawn. It's fine. Okay, so that's good. We need to take care of the back side of this because I don't want that to be visible. Which I don't know if I want a door. I don't think I do. Do I want a door there? For like maintenance purposes? I could probably put a door there. It's like a dark oak door. I think that'd be fine. We'll do a dark oak door. In case I ever need to get back here, like, I might get rid of that ender pearl. Is it still floating up there? Yeah, it's still floating up there. If you're not familiar with what this is an ender pearl stasis chamber. Only works on Java Edition. If you throw an ender pearl down 7 blocks at a soul sand bubble vader, the ender pearl will never land, and so it will just bounce on the water indefinitely until it touches something, which right now it can't, which means that this will continue to load this chunk while I'm out of the area and continue running this farm. So, kind of a cool little trick. Let's get back in here and I want to replace this glass, but I don't think that I can, because the second that I break this, it's just gonna bust everywhere. So I think what I'm gonna do is just cover this with deep slate, and then you won't be able to see anything back here. Go out there and take a look. Actually, no, free cam. Yeah, that looks fine. I'm not mad about that. That's just the farm, Iris. It's just the farm. Try a water bucket in the corner, pushing them away. Just cover the roof. Nah, this is fine. I think this will be all right. Then we can go over here and do the same thing. And then last but not least, I think I'm gonna go down here and put some blocks here. It's gonna hide all of that. Obviously, I can't do anything about this stuff, right? There's some things you just can't cover, but that's fine. The inside of this room does not need to look good or decorated because we're never going to be in here outside of just if we need to come in here for maintenance purposes, you know. So we're just trying to cover so you can't see into this room without coming in here. All right. That'll probably do. It is a great block, isn't it? Deep Slate is so good. All right, the face of this looks kind of ugly, but we'll fix it up here in a minute. Am I still recording? Cool. I don't know how much of this we're going to record. I'm going to keep it rolling for a minute and then pause it when we're done with this chicken farm. I have an idea. Okay, we'll do that. Maybe we'll put chicken and feathers on there or something, just so, you know, it's obvious as if you can't see the, you know, the chicken sitting right there. Maybe we'll do that in the corners. No, maybe we just do like a row of this. I know we just put dark oak down there and it's getting immediately covered, but if you could bring one Java thing to Bedrock, what would it be? For me, the heart regeneration. Heart regeneration would be good. I'm still saying offhand, man. Offhand has been really nice to have. Throw food in the offhand and away you go. Yeah, that's nice. Maybe we'll put another row up here. Maybe run the strip dark oak all the way up. Honestly, not a bad idea. Yep. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. That's a lot better. Maybe we cover the bottom window as well with a dark oak shelf. What do you mean, leaving difficult to obtain blocks to despawn? I ain't doing nothing. Glass? Oh, that's not, no, we're fine. We're fine on glass. For now. I like it. It's simple. We can detail that a little bit more later if we want. But just getting the farm covered to start. Let's grab a door. The nether roof. I still think that's a bug. I'm going to use it because it's going to be available, but I think that it's a bug. I think Mojang should remove it. And that is probably a really unpopular opinion amongst Java players. Don't tell anybody over here I said that. I don't know. I think it's not supposed to be in the game, but it has been in the game so long that it's never going to leave the game. Gosh darn it. Do I like that flush or do I want it recessed? I think I like it flush. And for good measure, let's do one of these right there. I don't think I like that there, though. Maybe we extend the clamp out. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we just push it back. Yep, that's the better option. Yep, nope, that's better. I love your music. It's really nice. Thank you. It's a good playlist. I don't mind it. On we go. Detailing 3. I'm gonna have just so much flashback footage to go through for this video. It might take me a week just to compile it all. Oops. Here, let's take care of this guy while we're down here. You can't reach me. All right. Picking up where we left off, right here. feel like I'm listening to a ballerina box. Yeah, that song does remind me of something like that for sure. All right. So what I have done on the lower level is the same thing I'm doing on this upper level. If you notice, everything above the glass is just flat stone. And that is just for me to have a base layer to then go in and do some extra detailing, which I guess I've already done a little bit here. There's like, I replaced the stone here with the cyan terracotta, so it looks like it's a shadow. So I'm going to be doing more of that kind of thing, but up here as well. So the black stone shading for around the arches, maybe some cracks here and there, just so that the entire thing is not one flat surface of repeated texture. But yeah, we're getting the big part of this done. Oof. Snow Beans, hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Oops. All right, I'm going to do the same thing up here. But let's think about this for a minute. I'm going to cover this so you can't see back into it because it's literally just jam-packed with sugarcane farms back here. Now, when we dig out this hallway over here, I'm going to leave this side exposed as well so you can see it from here. And you can see it from here. So that's kind of a cool little feature of this sugarcane farm, is you get to see both sides of it. But for this side, I'm going to cover that up. And then make that deep slate. And probably do something similar over here, like trims. Looks like a giant slime cube digesting its latest meal. Yeah, I mean, if you squint hard enough, I could see it. I could see it. It's pretty funny. I kind of like the idea of being able to see down in it. So I think I'll probably bring the deep slate down as well. I'm still alive, about to be in full netherite gear. Heck yeah, dude. Nice. Oh yeah, because you guys started your Bedrock Legends thing this week, didn't you? Who all has lost already? I want to get up here to at least place one block there so I can... Oh, great. Now I'm trapped. Come on. Elytra, help me out. There we go. I guess I didn't even need to do that. Could just go up. It's fine. It's fine. I do need to consider, though, that you can see through here-ish. So I'm going to cover that and that. And that should take care of any weirdness. Because, yeah, you don't really see anything beyond that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see. We lost Zeroed, Moss Logic. Moa was here. Alien Doctor, Ronbent, and Geo Girl. Dang, dude. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people so far. Hey, used to watch your videos when you were on Unity SMP years ago. Cool to see you're still going. Thank you. Thanks for coming back. Dude, I love Minecraft. It's my favorite game in the world. I can't see ever like quitting playing entirely. Maybe I don't always do content, but for now, I'm just like, I'm loving it, man. All right, so that's good. Woo! Pretty normal for early game. Then there are wild animals like Kiergan when does all the difficult things on day 1 or 2. Who does all the things? Yeah, Kiergan is he's an animal on that. He's like, I'm gonna go to the Nether. I've got leather gear. See you guys in a minute. Like what? That's awesome, Angel Cat. You got your 69-year-old mom playing Minecraft. That's amazing. Let me get a scaffolding here. Let me just do it this way. I think we'll do the... Here, I need to get some of those logs again. Kay's already done an ancient city. Come on, dude. No fear in that guy. Just all in. Kay was fighting raids early on. Kay's gonna win. He's gonna win the whole thing. He's gonna be the last man standing. We'll do this with that. Oh, come on. Click on the right thing, BluJay. This guy's done a trial chamber. Nice. That's fun. what still needs covered? That right there. And then maybe we put shelves back here to kind of block that off. You can open a chest with a shelf on top of it, right? Yeah, the dragon fight's not too bad. Are we back? Are we back? Hello, testing 1, 2. Okay, I think we're back up on both sites. Okay, good. Woo! I don't know what happened there. I do not know what happened there. We lost complete connection to everything. We're good, though. Man, that was frustrating. That happens every once in a while these days. I don't know why. Let's come on in here. Then we'll do a set of logs here to block all that off. Well, that was something. I know, right? It's annoying. That's what it was. It's all looking good. We're gonna need lighting. The candles will probably help once we get those in there. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now that we're thinking about it. We have 7 left. Got plenty of ink. Let's get some bones or bone meal. Look at this. I got plenty of bone meal. Whoops. That's not the way. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty slow. In terms of bone meal farms, composting poppies, not a great source of it. It's fine, but it's just not fast at all. All right, I need my flint and steel as well. Go for the romantic lighting. He needs to scatter some flower petals around too. Sure. What's happening? There we go. What about glowberries? No. Because like the reason we're using the candles is because they blend with the gray, and you don't notice them when you're walking through. I don't want anything that's noticeable right there because it's going to take away from the actual lighting that I'm going to be putting in other places. So no. We don't need We don't anything like glowberries. It's not subtle enough. Oh, weird. Weird, Wraith. Yeah, it looks like I've lost a lot of people over on Twitch. I don't know what happened. It was weird. Lost the Twitch stream, jumped over to YouTube. Look and see if it's still broadcasting. I don't know what to do about that, because if I stop the Twitch stream, it will stop my YouTube stream as well. I can't stop one without the other. The way that this is tied together. No, I'm still online. It says I'm still live. You might just have to refresh or something. I don't know. I don't know. Twitch is twitching again. Should be fine. Ad break coming. There you go. Twitch hiccuped. Yeah. I don't think it was Twitch. I lost both YouTube and Twitch. I think it was my internet. My internet had a problem. Either my internet had a problem or my computer is starting to have network problems. I'm going to hope it's my internet. Oh, I missed it. Ouch, 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 ouch. I'm playing Minecraft when watching you. Minecraft is so much fun. I know, it's my favorite game right now. I can't put it down. I love it. If I could play it all day, every day, and do this full time, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, still got to have that day job thing. Mine was doing the quit and restart garbage. I gave up on the store-bought router. Wi-Fi garbage after 5 different ones kept going out. Oh, gosh. Yeah, sorry folks on Twitch. We're gonna be on ad break here. Here, come here, Happy Gas. Let me up there. Help me up. There we go. Oh my gosh. Can I jump correctly? Kind of a dangerous thing, pointing a flint and steel at your Happy Gas when they love water and hate fire. All right, all the candles are in. My organizational system for this project has just gone out the window. Just gone. It's fine. It's fine. All right, where were we? Let's go back up here and see what we can do about this. If I put a shelf here, no. If I put a shelf here, facing backwards, and then put a shelf there, there, and there. That'll still open. Nice. And I can't see anything behind it. Beautiful. I like that. Let's do kind of the same thing right here. Let's put a trim. I like the way you think, Rod. I like the way you think. Let's do this. We gotta go over a little bit. All right. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because up here, we're gonna, if you remember correctly, in our test world, we had like slabs going across the edge there as well. That'll kind of help texture some stuff up as well. That'll be fine. Okay. Let's continue on, I suppose. It is 11:56. We've been streaming for 3 hours. We'll go for a little bit longer. I'm starting to get a little tired though, so we might end up calling it here soon. I don't want to force it. Like if I'm getting tired, I want to know my limits just so that I can, you know, take it easy and go to bed. But we will stream as long as we're able. The one place I am going to leave black wool are these doorways right here. Because I want that to be obvious that that's what that is, a doorway. And then we'll decorate it another time. It's really nice that I just chose to leave all of my junk in front of the doorway. Before, excuse me, hiccups. Before we take a thumbnail screenshot for this build, all of this chest clutter is getting cleaned up. It is all getting cleaned up. I was struggling with what to watch, and I've just been having some drinks, and I saw you were live, and I knew what I was going to watch. Heck yeah, dude, let's go. The fact that people like will say something like that, like, oh, hey, BluJay's live, I'm gonna watch him, is still kind of mind-blowing to me. It's very much appreciated because that's what I'm doing this for you guys to watch, but it's still like, it's still kind of, I'm beside myself. You could be doing anything else right now. Ah, BluJay's on. I'm going to watch that. All right, we got more underwater caves over here. Beats reality TV. I don't know, man. I love a good episode of Survivor or Hell's Kitchen. Can't go wrong there. Can't believe you were on. I missed you for some time. I'm happy to be back. I mean, I've been streaming and I've been playing Minecraft consistently for the last 6 months, just not on this channel. Which I was curious, like, how many people would still watch that either just didn't know about my Java channel or didn't want to subscribe to a second channel and was like, ah, BluJay will be back someday, or just didn't even notice I was gone until I came back. You know what I mean? Which I'm not offended by that, by the way. Like, it's totally fine. But that was part of my curiosity. I was like, if I just move my Java content back over to my original channel, will like people that didn't know I was gone pick up and watch where they left off, even though it's not Bedrock anymore? And I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And so far, so good. I'm happy with the result tonight. Dumb question, is everything on the Java channel to get caught up to at this point? Yes, I have 5 videos over there. My last video was posted like 3 or 4 months ago, right before I went on summer vacation. I have not posted anything since then, but I have been recording my stream VODs for the most part. I was posting them to another alternate YouTube channel for a while, but then I just decided I'm just going to stream from the channel. So yeah, there are some streams over there you can watch if you want. There are a few videos to kind of get you caught up on the Java series and what we've been up to. And then everything we're doing from this point forward is going to be in its own video and on the current channel. More lapis. I should grab that 100%. Ooh, I think he sprung a leak, right? I'd go looking for you if I did not see you. Well, hey, we're here. Look no further. Let's start down here, and you know what? Let's grab that lapis while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna need that for cyan dye. And then, wait a minute. Okay, now I left it open. I need to probably do something about that, but. Yo, 5 a.m., but I want to watch. The ultimate dilemma. Do I go to bed or do I, you know, just stay up and watch BluJay? I know what I would do. Stay up and watch BluJay. And then be exhausted the next day. You know, it is just not worth sorting all of this junk to me right now. Oops. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Actual threat. Does the rocket portal work for Bedrock? It only works on Bedrock. I'm sure it would work on Java if I reconfigured it, but the firework rockets don't fly far enough, so they don't hear the skulk sensors on Java. But the way I designed it was for Bedrock when I still played there. So if you want to build it, then if you're playing Bedrock, then you'll have no problem. All right, let's throw this away and that away and that away, that away. And you know what? That too, for good measure. Hey, Blue, you fell. You don't say. You don't say. I haven't needed any of this blackstone yet because we haven't done any detailing. I'm just going to throw that back in there. And yeah, we still got a ton. Still got a ton. I absolutely will build it. That's my favorite portal I've seen someone do. That's awesome, man. That was the build that I had featured on the pre-show on Minecraft Live a couple years ago. That was really cool. That was a cool opportunity. I don't know what I would do if I got an opportunity to be featured on Minecraft Live again. Probably show off, like, when it's done. Like my custom forest or something. I don't know. Gotta annoy you, Blue? Oh, of course. It's part of the deal. Part of the deal. Let's fix this really quick while I'm over here and thinking about it. Nope. I can't even get in there. Oh my gosh. Guys are scaring me. And I don't appreciate it. Not one bit. Not a single bit. Good morning from Austria. How old is your forever world and is it Java? It is 1,313 days old since I moved it to Java. The day counter reset when I pushed this to Java. It started as a Bedrock world. I moved it to Java about 7 months ago. So I've been working on this world for several years now, but just within the last 7 months moved it to Java. So yeah, we're 1,300 days in. Guys, there's 130 of you in here watching on the YouTube side tonight, which is incredible. Thank you for being here. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do. I would appreciate that. We're trying to kick this channel back off. It's been sitting dormant for 7 months. So if you could give the stream a like, subscribe if you're new, that would absolutely help me out, and I would appreciate that. And then, hey, you can be notified when I go live again and when I post videos. Yeah, we'll come back into that bottom part here in a minute. It'll be fine. We already got behind there. Cool. Maybe I've already answered the question many times, but why have you moved to Java? The main reason for moving to Java was the availability of quality content creator tools that have a very, very large depth of uses. Has nothing to do with redstone, has nothing to do with farms, has nothing to do with any of that. I was moving away from doing tutorial content anyway and moving more toward building content and completely shifting up my style when it comes to video making. And I've finally come into a style that I think is going to work for me and be really good. I haven't posted it yet. Right. So we're in the middle of working on 2 different videos right now. We're going to post them both very soon. But because I no longer needed a specific platform for a tutorial reason, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go to the platform that offers the best tools for content creation so that I can make my building process a lot better. And hopefully, you know, come out with some really cool stuff. I still view Minecraft the same way I always have. Minecraft is Minecraft. If you like Bedrock, play Bedrock. If you like Java, play Java. There is no one is better than the other. But from a content creator standpoint, Java is the way to go. If you're trying to do this kind of thing. If you're a Bedrock specific tutorial person and that's your niche, then 100% you should be on Bedrock. But if you're building, it doesn't really matter. What's being built? This is the room where all of my, well, not all of, many of my early game starter farms are going to be. Yes, I've been in the world for 1,300 days. No, I have not had any farms up until recently. I am just now getting around to it. Right now, I have a sugarcane farm that's fully operational. I have a chicken cooker that's fully operational, and I have an iron farm that's fully operational. And each of these sections is 1 chunk wide, so I'm going to put a 1 chunk farm in each of these sections over time. And I just got through saying that I'm not worried about farms anymore, and I want to clarify that. I am still going to build farms, and I still will refer to them in my videos. I'm just not explaining them or doing tutorials on them. The farms are for me to get more blocks and resources to build with. That's it. All right, let's go and get these 2 bottom sections here. Who got scared by the creeper? It wasn't me. Somebody must have been scared of it, though. You usually get somebody playing Minecraft. Like, ah, creeper! Those sounds must be in Twitch then. Did it get you? No worries. It's a good reason to switch. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like if I wanted to keep doing the Bedrock guide, then I would have stayed on Bedrock, right? But I did the Bedrock guide for 5+ years on and off. And I feel like that season of my life is over with. And I'm just enjoying playing Minecraft like this now. Making really cool looking stuff. Some of it will have a purpose, some of it won't. But the purpose is just creativity. So I guess everything will have a purpose, but not everything will have a function. You know what I mean? I got some pretty cool ideas for stuff we can build going forward. Creepers are the best content, right? Just all the creeper sounds. Sweet. Come here, happy guest. Whoopsie. Cool. I think that's going to be fine for now. We will do some additional shading on some of this. A lot of it we're going to largely leave alone. And maybe we'll put a sign up that says farm coming soon or something like that. Just so it's, or under construction or something. I don't know. All right, it's 12:15. I think this is probably going to be a good place to end for the night because taking this all the way down is going to take another hour at least. Yeah. So I'm not sure what days I'm going to be live this week. My son's football schedule is normally Tuesday and Thursday, but it is switched up this week. So he does have football practice tomorrow night. So I'm not sure what time I'm going to be home. When I'm going to be home. I might just take some time tomorrow night to quietly punch through a bunch of this and like get a lot of it done. And if I can finish it, then maybe get the video done this week. But if I don't get a whole lot done tomorrow night, then we'll probably stream again on Tuesday. But there is a chance we'll stream tomorrow night. I do want to do a majority of the building on live streams. But it'll just depend on what time we get home and how tired I am. So, let's see. I started playing Minecraft during the pandemic to be able to explain the game to my daughter. I do play Bedrock, and Redstone was very frustrating until I figured out most of the tutorials are ... for Java. Even they did not mention. Yeah, that is frustrating. It is frustrating to find that out. Like you build something in Bedrock and you followed a Java tutorial and it doesn't work. Yeah, that's frustrating. But I mean, I do have a lot of Bedrock tutorials on my channel if you want to poke around and take a look at them. They're all in like survival format for the most part. I'm not going to be making any new ones, at least not anytime soon. But there's a lot of people out there that make tutorials. So all right, guys, we are going to call it here, and I'm going to find somebody over on Twitch to raid. And then we'll be back when we're back. Let's see, who's streaming tonight? All right, let's send you guys over to... Let's send you guys over to C Flolo or CF Lolo. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But they're playing hardcore on a 5+-year-old world on a rare Sunday night stream. So you guys have fun hanging out with Lolo, and we'll see you back here again as soon as possible. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate y'all.